Good evening, and gentlemen, welcome King Kraken, tonight your album launch. Please introduce yourselves to our public.
I'm Mark, I'm a vocalist.
I'm Pete, I'm just fucking amazing.
I'm Rich, I'm the drummer. Heard it, got all awesome.
My name's Adam and I play the guitar. I'm Carl and I'm on bass.
And we're here at the Redhouse in Merthyr, Tydfil,
Right.
the heart of the Welsh Valleys, to celebrate the release of MCL XXX. I had to look at it because I can't remember all those letters. And I'm reliably informed that this actually means it's significant in the crowd.
Yeah, it's Roman numerals for 1180, which is the first documented sighting of the Kraken in history, which was by King Sverre of Norway. So contrary to popular belief, the Kraken is a Norse mythology, not Greek.
That I didn't know.
Yeah. Learn something new every day.
And there I'm thinking it is a Welsh green monster.
It is now.
Something that's just been mildly terrorising the valleys and beyond. So yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a journey till this has come out. So you guys must be super proud of what's being held here.
We're absolutely over the moon with it. It's such, it's everything that we wanted. Before, we started sort of talking about writing music back in the day and back in Stone Age. But everything we wanted has been encapsulated in this album, and it's better than we thought it was going to turn out, and we love it.
Yeah.
We just, even now listening to it, we're just blown away with how good it sounds, and not being big-headed or anything. It was just the reviews speak for themselves.
We've been floored by the reviews, haven't we?
Yeah.
Literally
I mean,
floored.
they're in the inbox on a daily basis.
Yeah.
I must admit, I haven't listened to this yet. I want to hear you guys play it live before
Awesome.
first listening. So no pressure, But a lot of people are saying there are tracks stand out like Bastard Liar and Veins. There are two tracks that I keep hearing the titles of. Can you tell us a bit about them? What can we expect?
So, Bastard Liar is, how would you say, it's probably a more thrashy song, isn't it, boys?
Yeah.
I suppose. It's quite fast, it's hard, aggressive. And sadly, it's not going to be a single. It's probably too long and it's got too much swearing in it. But Veins is your next single, which is going to be released on Monday.
Sweet.
So our new video coming Monday. It's going to be amazing. So happy days. It's all going the right way.
We just drop in the video without saying anything.
Yeah. It's kind of just bang.
So this comes out before it's going to be out there.
Yes.
You know it's coming Monday.
Yeah, don't drop it till Tuesday.
We'll do a deal on this. I remember the first time we saw you guys down the pub in Newport, early 2019, and it was just like, wow, there's something fresh. It's something. I know I don't normally get into that metalcore harder stuff, but you guys floored us, and we've kind of tracked you in a stalkish sort of way since. It's been quite a few. The last few years have been quite a journey for you guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's we played that gig in the pub, and then through 2019 it was kind of really we entered Metal to the Masses, and we had a couple of good gigs at Fuel in Cardiff. Really, well, they were all at Fuel in Cardiff. They were, and we didn't win, but it was our first couple of good gigs as such. And then from there, like you mentioned earlier, we played Highway to Hell
Up in Sheffield.
at the O2. We actually did win a prize at that, which was a slot at Hammerfest at the start of 2020. Basically what happened then was that's when things started picking up, and then obviously really taken off then. But it was pretty through 2019 we did gather some momentum, and we managed to pick it back up now. But
yeah, which is really good, because during that break for the dreaded COVID, was that when the album was more or less born, the songwriting, etc.?
Kind of.
Well, I suppose since the beginning, all the songs have just developed one after the other. If you listen to our earlier stuff,
I've got the EP at home. Yeah, it's good. It's a banger.
When you actually listen to this album, you'll see the difference in writing. The songs themselves pretty similar, but the writing we all think has improved, and that time through lockdown. Although we didn't actually rehearse that much
No.
because of conditions.
Yeah.
We just honed our writing skills, and the songs just came out better. Yeah.
Have you listened to that EP yet, or are you going to wait until we play that tonight?
I have actually played the EP.
Listen to the demo, yeah.
I got a bit of a funny story about you, actually, right? Right? The first time, right, we've probably seen anybody in a King Kraken t-shirt, right, outside of who we know, right? We were standing outside Sheffield O2, me and you.
That's right.
And we were like,
That's right, yeah.
who's that guy wearing that King Kraken t-shirt up there? And it was you! We were like, what the hell?
So you actually walked past and we...
Yeah, we were like, yeah, it's a good
Yes, good band.
We're friends.
Good band.
Yeah, good band. Good. Tidy band.
He's stood there thinking, I haven't even got a King Kraken.
I know. No, I looked for it today. I couldn't find it. The t-shirt monsters had it. It's somewhere in the depths.
It's still available in the shop.
Yeah. So I mean, it's led through a number of festival appearances. Hard Rock Hell in Yarmouth. Was that about a year or two back?
Yeah.
That was November
21. Yeah. And it's now, like you say, that momentum you started generating back in 19. You thankfully you picked it up, and it's now to a point where you sold out the Redhouse tonight.
Yeah.
100 people. You know, you're walking around town and there's people.
Yeah, we bought all the tickets. We don't have
There's not going to be anyone at the gig, it's just us.
Oh, bless you. No. People are genuinely excited about that, and that must create a buzz for you guys.
Absolutely does, yeah. I mean, considering where we've come from the start and now post-COVID, and being able to pick up kind of where we left off, there's definitely been an evolution in the band, an evolution in the writing. But to see, all the hard work that's gone into the album, and to see the reviews come in, and it's like, any kind word would be nice, but the reviews are literally floored us. I mean, you're talking 9 out of 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10 here and there. Consistently high scores. So, we can't thank the people enough for all that, and we're just really excited now to move on to that next stage of, bigger and better gigs, and sort of take the band to the next level.
Absolutely. So that kind of leads into what plans have you got for 23 for the Kraken?
Well, now the album's out, obviously we're sort of going to be seeing a lot more reviews coming in as well, because we are waiting on a few big ones as well. We found out that we were in Metal Hammer today, which we didn't even know.
That's mind-blowing. We all grew up reading Metal Hammer Kerrang on a weekly basis.
And the beauty of the Metal Hammer review is we didn't even approach them saying, please review an album. It's just...
Yeah, I was on Facebook earlier on, right? And somebody was talking about tonight. So I clicked on the comments and somebody said, I seen a Metal Hammer this week. I was like, boys,
it's just, as you said, we grew up
crazy,
reading Metal Hammer, Kerrang, and it's just like, blows you away.
Yeah. But with radio and all the rest of it now, we've been on Planet Rock and Kerrang and this and the other, and it's like, I remember, what's going on here?
I remember prior to joining King Kraken, I used to listen to Planet Rock all the time, and saying to myself back then, it's something I will take with me. I said, how the hell do you get on Planet Rock? And lo and behold,
boom.
And it only took me.
It's been done without any, of your big name PRs, record labels. It's been done by you 5 guys and your new manager, Kerry, of Rock and Roll Circuses.
He's not actually officially our manager, which is crazy, right?
He's just a mate.
He literally just wants to do stuff for us.
He's literally the 6th member of King Kraken.
He is. Deservedly so.
The mad thing is, though, we've never spoke to him and been like, do you want to manage us? Do you want to manage us? Do you want to do this? That? He's just gone off his own back and he's done things by himself. And he's like, are you available for this date? Are you doing this? So do you want to play for Coral Isle Festival?
It's like, he's just sort of obviously he must love us, because what he's done for us. What he's done for us is just amazing, and we love him to death. We fucking love him.
Kerry's done an awful lot for music in the valleys. Full
He
stop.
arranged this gig tonight for
Yes.
us.
But he's got serious belief in you guys.
Yeah, obviously,
Like Mark said, he's arranged this gig tonight.
He's amazing.
Which is mad.
You know, it's phenomenal. You've got a couple hundred people here. This is your crowd.
Yeah, it's
It's,
great.
it's not as if you're playing to a festival of 500, 1,000, whatever. These people have all come here because of this album.
Yeah.
And you 5 guys.
We're floored. Again, I like the word floored.
Yeah.
We're floored that we've sold it out. It's like we said, now let's do an album launch. Where shall we go? Redhouse. No, too many people. We'll never sell it. We'll never sell it. Patriots. No, too many people. We'll never sell it. Sell it. You know, and we've sold it.
There's people coming down from like North England and
Wigan.
Wigan.
Somebody said Wigan. Yeah, we're coming
Oh,
down from
we
Wigan.
were
Yeah.
like, we
Don't
were
know
like,
where-
don't know
it's
where-
great.
that's crazy. That's
It's
insane.
mental, you know.
Yeah, it's
And that shows the power of the this emerging rock bands, new wave
Yeah.
classic rock. Call it, term it what you want. It's the underground grassroots scene.
Yeah.
It's really thriving.
Yeah.
And social media, the internet.
Wales is on fire at the moment.
Oh, without a doubt.
Wales
it's
has never been
yeah.
better. Wales has never been better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
There's so many good bands like in Wales at the moment. It's,
Okay.
it's literally like everybody says it's a hotbed, but it's mental down there at the moment. Like
Yeah.
there's so many good bands, and whether COVID's got something to do with that, you never know.
It's
You
the
know?
revival. It's the revival.
You look back through history,
Yeah.
Merthyr itself,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
were born here.
Yeah.
And then you go through to latter day, the Final
Florence
Bellow
Black,
Band,
yeah.
and Florence Black.
I personally fucking love the Final Bell.
We all love them. We all love
the Final Bell.
Yeah, good boys, good boys.
Wicked boys,
Yeah. So you know, that's just one small town.
Yeah.
Then you, like you say, you spread it along that M4 corridor and the valleys northwards, and you know, from the Rebels, the Crows, yourselves,
Yeah.
Black Lakes. The list goes on. The final
Yeah, it
ones.
really does though. That's the thing.
We could sit here all night talking about that.
And you can see it now. You can see it when you go on the internet and you go on socials or whatever. You can see the dichotomy between the underground scene and the big
I'm
divide.
just waiting to see if you've got my contact.
You see the dichotomy.
Good word.
You see the dichotomy.
Yeah.
The local scene and the big sellout bands.
Yeah.
The big sort of
The arena
massive
bands.
Yeah, arena bands. Yeah.
He's flawed.
Ignorant.
The thing is, they can't decide if it's flawed with Olds or AW.
Yeah.
FLOORET.
Just for clarification, that. But no, gentlemen, it's phenomenal to see where you are at this evening, progressing forward. What sort of dates are we looking forward now to promoting 1180?
So next date that's coming up now is Gifford Arms in February. We got Pentrafest, and then we got Patriot on the 4th of March with Black Spiders.
Awesome, yes.
Yeah, we got our own headlining gig again in Swansea on
18th.
Yeah, 18th of March. April, then we've got Station 18.
Yes, of course,
obviously.
yes.
And we've got Bradstock, which is in Night Train in Bradstock.
Bradford, yeah.
Who's that with?
That's really loads of Phil Campbell.
Wow. And yeah, then we got another Welsh.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Yeah,
the list goes on, doesn't
yeah,
it? You know.
Yeah.
And there is this. It's a very vibrant underground scene. You know, you're rattling off towns and cities there across the UK that are all grabbing onto this.
Yeah. We got Wildfire Festival. We got Call of the Wild coming up as well. So we've got some wicked stuff coming up. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to make a bit of an effort with the Wildfire Festival. We got one in Newcastle. We're probably going to organise one in Carlisle on a weekend. As well.
So you get a cohesive.
Yeah. So the whole thing, like, and then we got some good stuff coming up as well at the end of the year now.
Yeah.
Some stuff we can't talk about along the rest of it as well. So
And
yeah.
and next week we begin album number 2.
Seriously. That soon after the release of
Writing.
Yeah, that is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Where do you take your influences from? You know, with the Kraken and this Norse mythology.
I take, when I'm writing lyrics and stuff, I take my stuff from horror fiction and movies and
Yeah.
sci-fi and things like that, because I'm not one for writing about, oh, my dog's died and my wife's left me. I can't be doing with all that nonsense.
That's album 3.
King Kraken goes blue.
King Kraken country.
Whoa, hang on a minute.
KTC. But no, I like to tell a story when I write,
Yeah.
you know, sort of beginning, middle and end. And
Yeah, sadly.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
That's why the guitar solos are long. See, we know the story's boring. You'll notice tonight as well, right? Basically, it's like I get seriously bored of the tedious gaps between the songs, right? So for this gig, right, we've decided that there's not going to be any gaps between a lot of the songs, and like if Mark talks for too long,
you'll start.
I'll
You'll
just stop
start.
him. Yeah. Because if he says one more time, oh yeah, you know Tom Jones, I'm gonna let it.
You've got two either side of the stage, left and right. You've got the implements to do that.
I don't need a technical. In fact, right, there is footage online of Mark decided to instigate a little fight with. Do you remember Gladiator?
Yes.
Do you remember the little inflatable sticks?
Yes.
So yeah, because I was just
You're
minding
bringing
my own
bands
business,
festival,
right? And
was-
he's like, oh yeah. This, I don't know why, right? He said, let's have a little play fight, right? So I thought, yeah, okay, but I'm actually from the valleys, right? So play fighting is like,
Bit of rough and tumble. Yes.
I'm actually from the valley.
it's like I warned one of the bands earlier. They were like, "Yeah, we're going to go to the takeaway," and I just said, "Just be careful, man, because you're from the Midlands."
Welsh accent.
But he, so anyway, he's like, "Yeah, we'll have a little fight with some inflatable sticks." I thought, "Yeah, wicked, fine." So, basically, after about 35 seconds, if you watch the video, which I'll personally send it to you, but he
Look forward to this.
Destroys me.
I found that the inflatable bit wasn't hard enough, so I used a knuckle, and then he started crying.
Yeah. Right. Gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you so much.
A wonderful quarter hour spent with you guys.
Are you going to listen to it?
I'll listen to it.
Put it in the back of the collection.
I will play it, but I want to hear you guys play it first.
If I see a photo on Facebook of that as a coaster, man.
No, thanks, my precious.
King Kraken, get on our socials, get on our Facebook, get on our YouTube, our Instagram, our TikTok and everything. We love you. Thanks for all the support. We'll see you again soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nice one.
Cheers.
Ta-ra.